It is free agency season in the NFL, and there's a lot of good things happening, a lot of bad things happening. We'll see how it ends up, but I'm just going to talk about the quarterback situation today. So Manning ends up in Denver. Of all the places, Denver. I don't quite get why he chose there. I'm convinced Elway is quite the persuasive guy. It's cold there, and now that I found out that the Niners were also after Manning, I wonder why Denver. If you're in it to win it, go to the Niners. Hello, they were one game away from the Super Bowl last season. But I guess the AFC West looks like a really weak division on paper, so, you might want to go in there and just take it over. However, I think that next season's going to be a lot different. When everyone comes back healthy and ready to play again, that division's not going to be as easy as it was this year. Kansas City was missing basically all their star players, and they went to the playoffs 2 seasons ago with a much better record than Denver had this season. So we'll see how that pans out. So with that happening in Denver, Tebow goes to New York. What a slap in Mark Sanchez's face. I don't understand the logic behind this. That's not saying much since I don't understand the logic behind the Peyton Manning going to Denver either. But why Tebow? Why? Sanchez isn't the greatest quarterback in the world, but Tebow is no better by any means. I don't quite understand having 2 quarterbacks there that are about the same age. What's the point in this? Usually you'll have your veteran quarterback, and then you get your young guy underneath them to kind of learn and get ready, or, you got your young guy like Mark Sanchez who's been playing and taking the team to, AFC championships and whatnot, and then you have the older guy on the bench to back him up just in case someone gets hurt. You have that guy that's coming off his prime to back him up. So I don't understand the logic in having 2 quarterbacks that are virtually the same age. Sanchez is 25 and Tebow's 24. And I looked up the stats. Last season, Mark Sanchez threw for over 3,400 yards and 26 touchdowns. Tebow only 1,700 yards and 12 touchdowns. I know Tebow didn't play as many games. So I did the math, and Mark Sanchez averaged 217 yards a game, while Tebow only averaged 157. Why is Tebow in New York? Why? First of all, screw you, Denver, for smacking Tebow around so much. This poor guy, you're starting, no you're not starting, you're starting, no you're not starting, give him a break. He was never ready to start in the first place, and you guys have no one to blame but yourselves. Second of all, screw you, New York Jets, for slapping Mark Sanchez in the face. He had a bad season. Let's face it, we cannot pin that on Sanchez alone. The Jets were having a rough season as a whole. Their receiving core wasn't that great, and their defense wasn't even up to par, and that's what they hang their hat on there. So I think to throw Sanchez under the bus so suddenly is just ridiculous. He did play decent, above average, his first couple seasons. So this is just drama. Aside from that, the Redskins and Rams came to an agreement so that the Redskins now have that second draft pick, and probably going with RG3, assuming that Indy takes Andrew Luck. I don't know where Matt Flynn is. I heard he was flying out to Seattle, so we'll see how that goes. But that leaves Miami and Jacksonville desperate for a quarterback still. So what's going to happen with that? Jason Campbell went to Chicago, so he's out. I don't know what's going to happen here. But these are 2 teams that are in desperate needs of quarterbacks. There's not a lot of quarterbacks left out there that are really, that you're willing to invest in like that. So I'll keep an eye out, keep an ear out, see what happens with those teams. But I'm really excited to see what kind of drama this all brings with all the trades between Manning and Tebow and Jets. And we'll see. It's going to be fun. Let me know what you guys all think about it.